Well, we just named 4 captains, which are a lot of captains, but we had the team vote for them, and they all voted for Jenny Michael, Maggie Anderson, Denise Linehan, and Sarah Mulvey. I think all great leaders, all 4 bring different leadership qualities to the field, so I think that all the players can relate to all 4 of them. For the team to get to know us and for us to get to know the team, I think we've made a lot of changes within our defense, our offense, and them adjusting to our different styles and philosophies has been a good challenge, and I think everyone's adapted well. Well, in our goalies, I will talk a little bit about all 3. Katie Geary, our junior goalkeeper, has been injured, so she's been a great sideline person, kind of as a mini coach and really coaching the goalies and keeping the player morale up, which has been great. Colleen Nafi, our sophomore, I think Colleen sees the ball well, knows why she's very stable, and I think Lucy Ferguson, our freshman goalie, very quick in the goal, is a little bit more active outside the cage, so I think by utilizing them might be good for the season. I feel really good about our defenders. We've got really 4 solid defenders right now in the backfield. We've got Sarah Mulvey, Denise Linehan, Maggie Birmingham, and Lauren Benzer. So 4 of them have really connected with our new defensive strategy, and I think that they're pretty much our backbone right now on defense. A lot of depth in the midfield, a lot of key players. We've got Jenna Doherty, we've got Brett Hayes, Katie Stillwell, Caitlin Murphy. We've got Jenny Michael coming in. She's had a knee injury, but she's coming in and she might do a little fogo. She might be doing a little bit of our draw and coming out. But we've got a lot of depth, I think, that we can create in there. We've got Bridget Brown. A lot of people can interchange in and out of there. So I feel pretty good with our midfield. We've got some speed in the midfield, and I think we've got good connections. Maggie Anderson, 5th-year senior, good leader back there. Kirsten McCready's Kiki, we call her. I think she is probably one of our quickest attackers and can finish the ball well. Back there, Ellen Shaffery's been doing a great job as a freshman, so I think she'll be utilized well. Taylor Salmon's been very quick. I think she's a hard one to defend because of how she holds her stick and how she moves her stick through the 8. So I think with the combination of our low attackers right now, I think we've got a pretty solid attack. I think Coach Miles has been working with some different philosophies on attack as well. I think they've accustomed to them. I think a little bit under pressure, they kind of seem back into old ways, but we're hoping before our first game we can get that out of their system. Obviously, being hired late in October and then not giving staff come on until January, it's been a little bit of a process, and it's been, doing 5 people's job. I think, Coach Mollison, Sarah Mollison, is obviously, if you can't not look up the game of Lacrosse or Maryland and see her name, and still to this day, people ask, how are they going to replace Sarah Mollison, and her coach in Maryland says, you can't. I think it's a huge benefit for us to have her here. As humble as she still is known as one of the top players in the nation, and I think for our girls to be coached by her is phenomenal. And I think she gets in there and plays with them, and they really have learned a lot from her. So I feel very fortunate to have her. Kelly McQuaid, I feel very fortunate to have her as well. She's got a lot of head coaching experience in the past. She's an alum of William & Mary. She brings a lot of strength conditioning background to our team, but also all different personalities. We have all different personalities, and I think as a collective unit, we bring great things to the team. A lot of people have said, oh, that's a tad ambitious, aren't you gutsy, etc. And I don't look at it that way. I think with our schedule, yes, we have a tough schedule. I think the former coach had a lot of great games on there. I had to add a few. I just had to add in the top 3 teams in the country. And I think that I look at it this way. Life is hard, so why should our schedule not be? I don't want to do an easy schedule just for the sake of being easy. I think these girls can compete at this level, and I'd rather play someone hard than let them walk off the field playing someone easy and winning. Conference play, again, I think a lot of teams have been used to the style of William & Mary for the past 5 years, and now that we've come in and changed a little bit, I think that maybe they're not sure what to expect. So, and neither are we. We know what we want, we know what we expect, and we know what we see at practice, so we hope that translates on the field.